Hello, my name is Adija Kadini and I'm in Camp 1412, and this is my exam 3 part 2. Today I will be supporting the stance which states that hell is exothermic. But first I would like to give the general meaning of hell that we all know about. Hell is a place of perpetual fire and suffering where evil ones are punished after death for committing sins. The law of thermodynamics defines physical quantities such as temperature, energy, entropy that characterizes, and it also characterizes thermodynamic systems as thermodynamic equilibrium. And this system inserts that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to another. Hence, in hell, the mass continues to vary over time, and the souls always enter, but they never leave. So this means there is no exit frequency. We can't measure or differentiate what souls are entering or what souls are leaving. As you enter, it stays that way. No one's leaving. So as you're all going in, no one's leaving. So, and Boyle's law also states that in order for temperature and pressure in hell to remain invariant, then the volume has to expand as the souls are being added. So if a soul exists, then we can all know that it has a mass. It definitely has a mass or a weight. So which means that in order for the temperature and the pressure in hell to stay the same, then the ratio of the mass of the souls and volume needs to be constant. And if we need it to remain invariant, then the volume has to expand as the souls are being added. So it's not going to be constant. It's not going to stay the same. This proves that if hell continues to expand at lower speed than the frequency at which the souls enter, then the temperature and the pressure in hell will increase until hell bursts. And this proves that hell is exothermic. But if you look at it the other way, in the endothermic way, it says that if hell expands at a greater speed than the input frequency of the souls, then the temperature and the pressure will fall until it freezes. And this cannot be true because it's about heat. There's no freezing, there's no cold. Well, that's what endothermic proves. But exothermic proves that if it continues to expand at a lower speed than the frequency at which the souls enter, then the frequency at which the souls enter, then the frequency at which the souls entered, then the temperature and the pressure in hell will continue to increase and continue to burst. This is why hell is an endothermic process. Thank you.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about whether hell is endo or exothermic process. So I'm going to start off by explaining what each process is and giving some examples of each. So endothermic reaction is basically where the heat is absorbed and it leaves the surroundings with a lower temperature. And then exothermic is the opposite, where the heat is released and everything around it is on the higher side. Some exothermic processes could be making ice cubes, roasting iron, burning sugar, flaming a candle. And then some endothermic processes could be melting ice, evaporation of water, baking bread, or cooking an egg. We also defined hell as a thermodynamic energy, where energy can't be created or destroyed, and we use the Boyle's law to support that. So the law states that in order for the temperature and the pressure in hell to remain the same, the volume needs to enlarge as more souls are added. So hell basically enlarges at a lower speed than the frequency of the souls, then the temperature and the pressure in there will increase. Another thing that we learned was it's an equilibrium reaction because they occur at a specific time, pressure, and volume. And then it's an open system as well because there's flow of matter and energy outside and inside of the system. And then our proof was basically if hell is expanding at a slower rate than the rate at which soul enter hell, then the temperature and the pressure in hell will increase until all hell breaks loose. So if hell is expanding at a rate faster than the increase of the soul, then the temperature and the pressure will drop. Therefore, hell is an exothermic process.